Hello everyone. Today we'll learn how to pass a GST purchase entry for the services. So we'll open our tally and make sure that our GST details have been updated. For that, you need to press F11 from Gateway of Tally and go to Taxation, Enable GST here. Whether all your details have been updated properly. So here I've updated my details accordingly. E-invoicing is not applicable to mine, but if you have, so you can just simply put down yes over there, and same goes for e-way bill as well. Once you are done with that, we'll go to vouchers and open a purchase voucher as we are passing a purchase entry or an expense entry. One of the main consideration here is you should only use purchase order for recording any expenses and avoid as much as you can using the journal. For purchase voucher, you can simply press F9 or you can also click over the option here. Now that it's already open, the F9 function is disabled over here, but if I switch it and come back to F9, you can directly. So for passing an purchase entry, I'll simply add up an invoice number. So that is 201. I'm putting the date as 1st April and party name. So I have created already a creditor, but if you want to create a different one, you can simply from here only on this page, you can simply press Alt C and you can create a new ledger as accordingly for the payable ledger. You need to press Control Enter and you can edit all the details or expense entry. You need to make sure updated with the vendor. So here I have updated and number everything and Control A. Once I have selected the vendor, you can simply record the expense. So here I'm going to record the professional fees. So I have already created the ledger. So what are the things you need to keep in mind while creating the expense ledger is that you need to bifurcate it under expense head only, be that indirect or direct. Here professional fees we have categorized under office expenses, that is indirect expenses, and make sure your GST details applicable. If you have not selected GST, uh, if you have not updated the GST applicability, it would not automatically calculate the GST amounts. So make sure this is applicable. Then accordingly you need to fill in the HSN and SAC details, which I've already done. So I have selected the as per company and HSN number I have allocated services and since as 18% is applicable to that, that's it, and then Control A. So I'm going to just put in the amount. Then I need to add the taxes. So since my company is in Maharashtra and MD is also in Maharashtra, so we CGST and SGST will be applicable. So I'll just CGST. You can see the amount is automatically calculated. So that is exactly I have added the tax rate as 18%, that is input CGST is 9% and input SGST is 9%. So it is automatically calculating. I don't have to put in an effort to punch the numbers. Same goes with SGST. However, if this was the other way around, like for example, like if I change here the state, just tweaking the and the place of supply as well, because the place of supply will change. See, if I put input IGST, it automatically calculates the IGST. Now, since it is a professional fees, so TDS would also be applicable. So for TDS applicability, I'll again go to my expense ledger. Details and make it yes. And as TDS applicable, I'll just make it applicable. And the nature of payment. If you already haven't created, if you want to create different TDS, like here I fees and TDS on rent, but if you want to create something else, like for example TDS on contract, that is 9194C, so you can just simply from here only press Alt C and create accordingly. And what is the limit? Simply show you the details that I fill in that. That is, I've added the section that is 194J and the rates, and I'll just exam threshold limit, that is 30,000. Simply Control A. Then again I need to create another expense ledger. So I'll simply from here click on Control Alt C, duties and taxes, TDS, professional fees. So automatically my TDS gets calculated over here. Simply you can just save the entry. Control A.